Greetings, welcome to XF. We're back with more Derail Valley. Today we're going to be delivering the demonstrators to the museum, and then we have to go and collect stuff and ship off up to Machine Factory in town to grab parts to start restoring these locomotives. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go over to our ad spot, and then we'll jump right in, shall we? Quickie Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely he does. There's custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Check them out. www.pigprint.com. Take a look around. It's promise for me. And yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to Derail, shall we? Alright. So, I guess first question I have is where the heck is my DH4 at? What was the last thing I was doing with it? I think it was over here? There you are. Yeah, I need you, my good sir. Or do I need you? Yeah, I need you. Actually, I think I might just leave the DH4 behind, honestly. Because we don't necessarily need it anymore. We got all our DE2s together. I'm gonna have to turn on at least two of you guys. Okay, no brakes on, cut in. Oh wait, yeah, I paid for everything, that's right. You're gonna have all your handbrakes on, aren't you? Every single one of you. Alright, although they're starting to push through handbrakes. Come on. There we go. One more. There we go. I don't think this one has a handbrake on. No. The rest of them shouldn't have handbrakes on at all either. Notch 2, let's go. So basically the first thing we're going to do here is, well, grab that DE2, attach them to us, and then the plan is to head up, drop off the demonstrators. And then once we drop off the demonstrators, we'll come back down here, and then we'll make a run up to Machine Factory Town and do whatever jobs look good along the way. Okay, there we go, we can start breaking up now. Just need to go grab this other DE2, keep adding it to our collection. Because it's important that we keep adding various DE2s to our collection. First thing I should do, not that, repaint. There we go. Okay, can't do that because I gotta flick on all the switches first. There we go. Yeah, we should have plenty of DE2 power for just about anything we need. Do need to take 3 of these guys and flip them around. Yeah, it brought me about down to 10. There we go. Boop. Perfect. Boop. You're rolling away. Don't be doing that now. Oh, stop it. I don't have time to, like, grab onto stuff and, like, hook you two together. Yeah, just stay powered, please. So that I can get you guys hooked together for at least. There we go. There we go. Alright. Problem solved. Okay, switch. I need to switch you. Now time to get on out of here, shall we? I need to cut in on this guy. This guy needs to cut out. There we go. Alright, we should be good now. Roll that forward. Release brakes. Time to head on to the museum. Actually, hold on, before we get too far, I just want to check real quick. Make sure we don't have any jobs to City South. We're heading up that way anyways. God, there's so many shunting jobs and other things. Harbor in town, harbor in town, harbor in town, steel mill, City West, sawmill, steel mill, oil well central, yep. Okay, yep, no, nothing to City South. This is where we're going to drop off those demonstrators. So we're good to just take on off out of here. Make sure everything is appropriately switched for us as well too. Let's see, how many DE2 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 DE2. That should be a fair amount of... Yeah, 300 ton times 9? Zednir, welcome, hello. What is this game? This is Derail Valley. This is a, train running sim game. Okay, 300 ton times 9. So we can pull well over 2,000 ton on 2% up dry. Okay. It's good to know. No DE2s have shown up there, right? No. Is this just pressing W a lot? I'm actually not pressing any of those arrow key buttons. I'm just monitoring the controls here. Also making sure I don't hit over 30 currently. So I gotta, like, make sure to change my throttle here. Because if I'm gonna press W, that's pressing W. I can walk around the cabin. A lot more of, like, messing with the controls and trying to, like, make sure you're going the correct speeds for things and doing other things like that. Current objective, though, is to take those demonstrators and go restore them. Delivering? Yeah, you deliver around stuff. You collect the demonstrators, which are like museum pieces. I'm actually heading to the museum right now as we speak to drop those off, and then I need to start collecting parts so that we can start restoring them to working order. See, we are going up a hill. I'll go ahead and notch it up just a little more. We're almost out of here. We can hit 40 coming out of here. Sounds fun. My friend loves trains. He would probably enjoy Derail Valley or Railroader. Both are incredibly good. Okay, we're losing speed quite a bit. Or do we? No, we're still losing speed. All right. Let's see here. Hi there. I need to turn you on. Probably turn you on as well too. There we go. A little more power for my lines of DE2s. He doesn't play games? Oh, okay. Are we gonna be picking up speed now? We're picking up speed now. Okay, we're good. The 2.4%. Wow, that's a steep grade coming out of here. I don't think we're... Okay, we're staying stable. Only games he plays besides board games, Minesweeper. I mean, there's some pretty excellent board games out there. One I would really like to get is Scythe. Scythe has always been kind of on my wish list. Kind of like a fighting resource management type board game. Heard of the farming game? It's based in Yakima. If you're talking about the board game, Yakima is actually not far from my hometown. So yeah. Over in Washington State in the U.S. You love the farming game? That's a good one. I also really enjoyed the farming game. Played a lot of that. Wonder, does he have like the old version or like the newer version? Because like there's like different versions depending on the like age of the box and stuff. Old. Ooh, okay, so yeah, he has like the good one then. He has like the old style box and everything. Farming game. Farming game's great. It's like playing Farming Simulator, but like board game style. Ooh, I should be checking my speed. We're on 50. I have not paid attention to what the speed is through here. It's 50. Okay, we're good. Actually, no, it's 60, isn't it? Yeah, it's 60. Okay. We're beyond good. We're crawling up to 60. Okay, we're declining back down to 50. I'm gonna notch it back. Hit a little break. It dropped a little bit of speed here. There we go. That's probably good enough. Board game wise, though, I also really enjoy Catan. Catan's pretty good. And it's kind of, I mean, Risk is always a good classic. Okay, that's a 70, but that's a 70 with a red arrow, meaning that it's declining in speed. Actually, Risk-wise, I'm getting a phone call. Anyways, Risk-wise, I got like the StarCraft Special Edition. Hold on, I need to pause the game. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. More early morning deliveries, package deliveries. It's always during stream days when I get the early morning package deliveries. Anyways, we were on the topic of board games. There's a lot of good ones out there. I guess along with Scythe, Roots would probably be another one I'd like to get. It is about 9:30 in the morning for me. Typically, when I'm not streaming, the package deliveries happen around like 2 or 3 p.m. roughly in the afternoon. And days when I stream, it's like 9 a.m. I'm here now. Going to notch up a little bit. I'm both slightly annoyed by by them showing up at like 9 a.m. when I do stream days, but also like it's not their fault or anything. They're just doing their job. Okay, City South is just right behind this 50, right behind the outside of this cave here. I need to make sure that I switch off here nicely. Try to remember if I pulled through here or not. Yeah, we need to take that with us when we head to Machine Factory in town. There's a car inside of the museum there. I also need to take with us. Let's change that back. And then go ahead and change that one. Gonna roll that way. You don't have an extra locomotive here, though. I just noticed that. No extra locomotive here has spawned. Alright, that's fine. Alright, now everything else is switched off. That's good. Okay, that should be fine enough. Let's go ahead and break up. Alright, shut down, please. Thank you. This is just gonna take a while of our time, so I might as well not waste fuel when we're busy doing stuff. Whoop. All right, and fuel cuff. All right, let's disconnect this guy here, because this guy will use to shunt everything into their sidings. Alright, lights. Oop, there we go. Let's go ahead and start her up. Cut it in, roll back. Do you drink energy drinks? I do, actually. Not as often as I once did, but yeah, I did. Really liked Full Throttle and NOS. Back in the States, those were kind of my top two. What kind? Oh, I think I literally just answered that. Full Throttle and NOS. I liked the flavor of NOS, and then Full Throttle also had like really good flavors. I really liked Full Throttle. I wasn't ever a Red Bull or like a Monster person, though here in the Philippines basically only have monster to choose from. Red Bull and Celsius. Yeah, I don't know Celsius. Celsius is something we don't have here. Alright, roll forward. What way is everyone facing? Forward, more or less, right? Yeah, okay. Just hoping... I hope we all can fit on the turntable. If not, we'll just do this at like 2 at a time, or however many you can fit on the turntable at a time. I'm going the wrong way. Don't drink them much because of how much sugar is in them. Yeah, they're not like the greatest for you unless you're like actually doing something. Yeah, I do drink them every once in a while. Mostly it's been like the... only at like the nearest 7-Eleven, I basically only have the choice of the green, the white, or the like mango punch monster. That's it. I mean, I have Red Bull too, but I don't like Red Bull. Splitting wood or something. Yeah, good workout or something. That's your good time to do it. Yeah, there we go. Now we're rolling into the museum. The lights are off though, I'm gonna have to turn those on. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it saves when I have the lights on. Yeah, no. Sucks a little bit. Or did it say it had the lights on? Now it's like loading in as we get closer. Okay, maybe it does say the lights are on. Didn't really feel like it coming in here. Alright, now the question will be, how many of us can we fit on the turntable? Start slowing down here a little bit. Or full brake. Okay. How many can we fit on the turntable? We could probably fit that third one in here. Go ahead and disconnect the DH4 then. I'll have to do the DH4 on a separate one. Alright, let me pull forward just a little bit more. Oh boy. Okay, right about there. Okay, is everyone on the turntable? Yep, looks like it. Alright, cool. I gotta rotate this thing all the way around, don't I? Because there's a DM3. Okay, let's actually go this way. Gotta push this big heavy turntable all the way around. Just take a moment. I also need to figure out where that freight car is, and that's that little containers there where we order these spare parts. Earlier you mentioned stream days. Do you have specific days for streaming specific things like playing SnowRunner or Studio? Yeah, I do. Tuesdays and Thursdays are game days, so that'll just be whatever game I'm kind of focused on right now, and that's Derail at the moment. Then I have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as stream days, or studio days, sorry. Those are usually Monday and Friday is for bigger projects, and Wednesday is for smaller projects. It's generally how I divide it up. I didn't have much time to choose, pick stuff for this weekend currently, so I just kind of went with whatever was my most recent commission. That was basically good enough. Okay, where are we? We need to go a couple more tracks around here. We're almost there. Oop. Nope, that's it right there, isn't it? DM3, yep, that's it. Alright, let's reverse. Yeah, and then I don't stream weekends, mostly because I just work those times or do other stuff. Yes, I know. Is it already back in there? No, I hit the brakes too early. I need to push it back just a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, I only usually play one game at a time unless it's something I record off stream. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Alright, let's disconnect you. Perfect. Now we need to get you into your place. What is your place? That's the S60. Way over here. Okay. Yeah, let's roll that forward. Go forward a little bit. Yeah, I should actually mention too that I do post a schedule starting on generally on Monday mornings. Post a schedule at kind of like what's going on throughout the week. All right, let's go over to the S060 here. Get this dropped off, and then I think I'll just put the caboose next door. Honestly. Probably be the best spot for the caboose. Don't necessarily need the caboose on us. It is kind of handy, but it could stay here. Be a part of the museum. Okay, roll back. I have this big caboose in my way. I can't really see how well I'm rolling back. Okay, probably about there. Go ahead and hit the brakes. Push it back probably just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Shit. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay, disconnect you all. Oop, is my train still pushing back or trying to push back? Oh, yep, it is trying to push back. Okay. Alright, now let's get the caboose over on this line here. we go. All right. And now for you, Caboose, into your little station here. We'll be good. Oop, this is too far back into its station. Okay, let's just pull forward a little bit. Right about there. Yeah, that should be good enough. When I get the little shunter, I can use the little shunter to put things more in their place. I could use a hand car too. That's another thing I'm gonna use to shove things around a little more. Easy now. Okay. It's trying to push through its brake right now. That's fine. Go ahead and hook you up. Air in. Okay, now we can move the DH4 into its location. Which is, oh, right there in between the two steam locomotives. Perfect. Means I gotta rotate this thing like all the way around. Fun. Alright, stop trying to drive somewhere. Okay, yep, just making sure I don't have you in here. And now to rotate. Oh boy. Hold for another few moments here as I get just pushed around. Great time to drink some water in the meantime. Stay somewhat hydrated so I don't lose my voice. Done that a good few times. This is gonna take a while. The control stand right there for the turntables right there. But like, let's see here. Can we, come on. Nope. Spins around a lot more faster, but there's a chance also it can derail the trains as well. That's why I want to be a little careful. Let's see, it stopped right about there. Oh, did we snap it in just perfectly? Oh, no, never mind. One little pushover, we'll be good. There we go. Alright, DH4, now you go into your spot. Actually, I think this locomotive's still backwards. Alright, well, we'll get that fixed then. Alright, DH4, into your spot. And it's probably good enough right about there. Now a little more. DH4, thank you, I know. Has a big schnoz on it. Okay. Just kicked all of you. There we go. Our demonstrators are now packed away. Go ahead and roll over the middle here. It's good enough. All right. 80,000? For what? Is that the parts? 80,000. I don't have 80,000 on me. I guess I need to do some jobs real quick then. Let's see here. Let's go back to our control stand here. I need to rotate this direction. No, I mean this direction will work. SnowRunner Day? I won't be playing SnowRunner probably for a while. Just because I want to do Derail, then Dinkum, and there's probably some other games that are going to be coming up too that I cannot say too much about yet, which is exciting for me and hopefully exciting for my audience. Just because for the first time for me, I've had publishers reach out. And I think that's the most I can say. I can't say who, can't say what. But for the first time, a publisher has reached out. So I may actually be legit YouTuber now. Looks like it's like the only game you played is played too. Probably because we have a similar interest. Wait, you play Farming Sim? Yeah, I do. Not on stream, but like I have played 13, 15, and I'm on 17 right now. Eh. Are you still throttled in? No, you're not. Just pushing against the brake of this thing. There we go. You have 19, your PC won't run 22 or 25. That's alright. Played 13 for the longest time until I had a laptop that could run 15, and now I have a desktop that can run 17, so you'll get there eventually. Plenty of mods to experience, that's for sure. Lots of mods. Lots and lots of mods. Especially for like 19. Oh, I forgot to turn off the handbrake for their... Yeah, let's turn off the handbrake. There we go. Okay, I need to go join the rest of my locomotive gang. Brother only installs mods. I mean, there's a lot of good mods out there. I think I cannot play a farming sim game without installing a Kurovitz mod. Because I just like the K700 so much as a tractor. And I install other fun things. Other tractors and equipment and stuff. Anything I find useful. In 15, there's a conveyor belt mod. And oh my goodness, I loved that conveyor belt mod. I use that so much. Is kind of ridiculous. There's also a mod that was like almost like a snowblower, you could think of it, to allow you to put like chaff and other stuff from your not your silos, but the little trough things into like your wagons for doing like biogas stuff. I had one of those as well. That was very useful, incredibly useful. Oop, I am going the wrong way. I need to exit out of here. And then I think other mods that I desire heavily, unless it's part of the base game, is like anything class, especially class Lexon harvesters. Always gotta have one of them. And sometimes I even get like mods for like trucks too, just for hauling my grain and everything. Kind of useful. All right. I need to grab the vehicle out of that there. I think I need to go ahead and drive it. Oh, let's go ahead and stop her right there. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, we should have plenty of room. I can hopefully drive this thing. I haven't actually ever really driven this thing too much, so we'll see how this goes. Hey there, buddy. I need you for your loading bed here. Basically, make you act as another freight car. I cannot see what I'm doing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Later. I don't need to do that. That's a starting. Oh boy, where is the? That's not it. I need my lights. Cab fan, lights, cab light. There's cab light right there. Right there. It doesn't turn anything on. Sander, horn, lights. Starter. I need a handbrake. Where is my breaker at? Chair there. I think those are just a room. Favorite game of all time? Oh boy, that's a difficult one because there's definitely different ways I could define that. Oh, there's the starter. I feel like my favorite game of all time should be. Okay, nope, I can't find the circuit breaker. It's air cut in. It's too dark. Favorite game of all time though. Hours. I think I'm gonna go by definitely like hours played, and that would have to be probably like either Minecraft or Skyrim, honestly, for like just hours played. It's been like a lot. So they've been incredibly great games. I've never modded either of them, but I've played for years on those. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. Haha. We have light. A little bit of light. Not a whole lot of light. Jeez. Anyways. Neutral. I want that to be first gear. Jeez, I cannot see a thing even when it's day. I use mods in Minecraft script Optifine. Yeah, I only like messed with Optifine like once before, and then like it was like never again. This is my throttle, isn't it? Let's train brake, cab heater, cab fan, brake cutout. Oh, we're moving. It's a miracle. That dinky light right there is doing absolutely nothing. I still kind of need my flashlight. Just to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. Flashlight's almost out of battery. I only have like that one little bar left. Okay, switch. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just switch that switch too. And roll straight through, dunk ourselves into the rear, get the rest of us there. All thing I gotta do is pull, I think, like the front 3 DE2 into the museum so I can get them rotated around. Yeah. I'll throw this thing in neutral so we're not burning out the gearbox. Question is how far. Oh, okay, we're almost rolled past the switch already. All right, break up. Let's go ahead and enter neutral. Let's starter. Where's fuel cutoff at? Forward gearbox, green brake heater. No, like specific fuel cutoff. God, I can't see what's going on over here. I guess I could kill it here. Probably. No? Even that doesn't kill it, eh? Let's turn that back over. What am I missing? There's gotta be a button somewhere they can use to kill this thing. Oh, and we are rolling backwards for some reason. Oh wait, this switch is not gonna be switched. Why are we rolling backwards? This is not how I want to do. Okay, hold on. Break up. Go ahead and just roll back into this thing. With something I know I can drive and control. Okay, wait. Ouch, that hurt. A little more rougher than I intended. There's gonna be some damage there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's tie you two together. Go air together. Thank you. I wish I knew how to kill you. Turn you off. Oh, later. No, never. Oh, it's gonna ask that every time I get in here. There's no... Cab heat. There's no... like, engine cut off. Anywhere. Why is there not engine cut off? I just gotta wait for it to run out of fuel? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna ignore that. This is fine now. Alright, let's roll forward, shall we? That thing can just run out of fuel for all I care. Or, I mean, I could probably fix it because I did dunk kind of hard. Damage things probably a little bit. Oh, wait. Just realized. Oop. I didn't switch the switch. Going back into the museum, I don't need to do that. I am scatterbrained today. All right. Well, back with my fellow DE2s here. And a little bit more brake. Oh. There we go. Oh, wait. To throttle forward a little more. Is that close enough? No, it's not. Come on, a little more. A little more. There we go. Nope, that's not what I need. I need you. I can barely see what I'm doing, but I know that. There. Okay, there we go. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I just want to get the MU cables together. There we go. You down, you down. Okay. And then you can turn off. Because the actual main thing I care about is on the other end here. Yeah, I gotta get that guy, and that guy. I gotta get these three turned around. Do that at the museum. Get the museum going here. All right. Oh wait, don't have that on. Okay. I need to focus up if I possibly can. Alright, come on. I need a little speed to back up here. Then yeah, I need to pull the front three locomotives into the museum so we can get them rotated around here. And then from there, we can hook back up and go back to the harbor, because that'll have better jobs than what we'll have here. I can definitely check the jobs before we leave here. Well, if I remember. Yeah. There's our switch. Let's go ahead and stop. Okay, I need to apply just a handbrake to, so we're not rolling around anywhere. And couple you two. There we go. Hop back into my main one, and let's get this chunk of DE2 rotated so we're all facing the same direction. So that'll kind of help things out. Oh, crap. I didn't hit the switch. It helps if you hit the switch so you can actually go the correct direction you desire. I did not do that. I gotta take this slow because I gotta dunk back into my train, basically. There we go. Rotate that forward. Switch that switch. Alright, now I can head forward. Jeez. Now we can head onto the museum turntable and actually get ourselves rotated around for once. Took us far longer than what it needed to be. I was just incredibly tired yesterday. I think that's carrying over a little bit into today. Still feel like I'm pretty tired. I think that's what's kind of making me a little bit scatterbrained. Alright, we can probably roll just a little bit faster than this currently. Derail Valley Railway Museum, here we come. Probably a little quick. Hold on, I need to probably think about hitting some brakes here a little bit. Hey. Are we good? Is everyone on the turntable? Everyone's on the turntable. Perfect. All right. There we go. Get this flipped around, and then we're good to head on out of here. Didn't mean to zoom in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, you guys are rolling the wrong way. Whatever. There we go. We are free. Alright, I basically want to dunk into the cars, and then, yeah, I'll go check jobs, which is way down there. See if there's anything that will go somewhat in the direction we're hoping to go. Again, we're probably going to head down through City South or even up above. But we want to go to Machine Factory in town because that's where you get the spare parts for the museum stuff. So that's kind of our important spots. Come on, drop below 5. Okay, that's probably a little too much brake. Rolling. And And now I just want to gently... okay, we're continuously slowing down still. Probably a bit too much. Come on. There we go. That enough? Oh, so close. I think it just died out. I think that's too far away. Dang you. Roll forward. There we go. Alright, we are together again. Cut out, please, because I don't want you... Go ahead and turn off my engine, because I don't really need it right now. Alright, let's go check jobs real fast, and then we'll be out of here. Head back down to the harbor and collect some more jobs, so that we can head on up to Machine Factory in town. They're not talking. All good. You can just lurk if you want to lurk. Watch. There is nothing against that. Ancient city in Minecraft. Have fun doing that. Get all the valuable loots. Become the ultimate loot goblin. These are all my licenses. I don't think there's anything here buried. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. Okay, anyways. Gerbs. Oil well north. Oil well central. Oil well north way over there. That's shunting. All this is shunting. Oh, this goes back to Harbor in Town. Goods factory in town. Oh, well, north, yeah. You know, you could take this job if I wanted to, because we're going to go right back to Harbor in Town. It is that line of containers right there. 7,000? I don't think that's actually worth it, really. We'll just go ahead and head on back. Scary? Yeah, I guess that could be fair. I don't know which one of those is what locomotive. So let's just be off and go to Harbor. I think my idea now is to take a job from Harbor up to Machine Factory in town, and then let's reach Machine Factory in town, we'll deliver the jobs, hopefully have 80k. That way we can afford doing teleport back, buy the museum stuff, teleport back again, and yeah. So we can have the museum stuff done. There we go, one little more. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. Let's, oh wait, there's a handbrake on number 4 here. Number 090. Let's turn that handbrake off. Alright, well. Time to roll back to Harbor in Town, shall we? I cut in on one of my other locomotives. Better not be. Not cut in there. It'd be this one, I think, would be one that would be cut in. Okay, they're not cut in. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and roll on back to harbor. Let's see. I need to monitor my speed, though. I don't really want to go over 40 necessarily. And I should be more or less safe. As long as I don't go over 40. From derailing myself. I've already done that a fair few times in this playthrough so far. I don't need to be doing it more. It'd be best if I can actually earn money and not pay off millions in debt. Also, let's hope that there's some good jobs down at the harbor. That'd be fantastic if there is. Because I would like to actually earn some good money. License-wise, I think I'm still missing military 1 and 2. If we could get the military jobs, we'd be more set for life. Because those military jobs pay out a lot of money. Alright, how fast are we going? Yeah, we could probably notch it up a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more faster. Yeah, see, that was a 50 there. Realistically, yeah, 40. 40 is about where we want to stay until we reach almost harbor in town. I think there's probably some declines, but most of the decline isn't until you get past the bridge. Oh, speaking of bridge, is this our bridge already? No, it's not. This is another bridge. I'd be shocked if this was our bridge already. Move so quickly. You summon the warden. Oh, are you getting ready for epic fight, or are you gonna run and hide, skedaddle out of there? You ran. Good choice. Don't need to deal with that. Oh, I hear our speed counting up. What are we at? We're sitting at about 40. Okay, let's let our coast right now. Don't need to be going too fast. Was that an 80? Jeez. Alright, here's our first tunnel. We are going... we're picking up speed. We must be on like a little bit of a decline. So, a little bit of brakes here. Still a little bit of brake. We want to maintain about 40. Okay, well that'll be a lot of fiddling with stuff there. goes below 40, I think we'll still be fine. We just went through the second tunnel, so like should be almost there. There we go. I'll let it coast some more. Yeah, I shouldn't really hit. As long as I stay below 40. Okay, we're dropping in speed just a little bit now. Put it back on a little throttle here. Get ourselves back up to. Oh, why are we still dropping in speed? I put on throttle. Be raising in speed. Not for what we need. We must be going up a hill a little bit again. Ah, and this is where the switch is at. Alright. Go ahead and kill that, and should be more or less good to just coast on through. So I believe this switch is only for like 30 or 40 as well. 40. Yep, we're good. We're perfectly good. Nyom. Okay, the only thing now is once we're past this switch, it's a decline through here. So I need to be careful of that decline. How we doing? Yep, okay, so time to put it on some brake. Okay, can we sit and maintain about 40? No. Notch that just a little bit more so we're decreasing speed, that's fine. 2.4 right there. There we go. Now we're maintaining about 30. It's fine. Should be about entering the harbor again here soon. Enough. Trying to maintain a certain speed and pressure here on the brakes. We're almost there, though. Oh, yep, we're here. Oh, I hit the wrong way. Wrong way. I meant to pull that back and turn it off, not apply more. Some speed going here just a little more. We'll get over to like kind of the other side of the turntable over here, and then I'll probably be good enough to park up and then go inspect and see what jobs we have. Okay, what speed are we going now? Oh yeah, we're going about 30. I can go ahead and shut that down. I'll let her coast. Actually, since we're back now, any more DE2 at the turntable? No, nothing has reset there. I guess what about past there? Oh, we have but yet another DE2. Perfect. I love it when we have more DE2. Alright, yeah, somewhere just right in here we can go ahead and hit the brakes. There we go. Fun. Alright. Let's go check our jobs, shall we? What do we have that goes up to Machine Factory in town and anything in between? Alright. Not you. Farm, that's potentially. Oop, Machine Factory in town, that's a definitely. Machine Factory in town, that's a definitely. That's shunting, nope. Nope. No shunting job. Good factory in town, that's out of our way. Sawmills are potentially. Oil well central. Let's do the farm. That's out of the way. These are definitely. This is food factory in town, that's out of the way. It's no City West. City West. Oh wow, City West, a huge one. Okay, yeah, that's a definitely. Steel mill. Steel mill's a little out of the way, but again, that's one that we could potentially take. That's shunting. There's another steel mill. This is only a tiny one though. Yeah, I don't think we want that one. Farm, another 19,000 a farm. Forest South. Potentially. No. 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 The City West one. Another City West one. Oh, that's a shunting. That's also no. 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 And no. This is a Forest Central. I don't think we're going to take this one because we definitely want to go to the City West. This goes to the City South. Okay, this is... We could do this one. This is Machine Factory in town. We definitely want to do that one. And this one. And then we also want to do that one. So I guess our current route plan is City South and then somewhere into City West. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh, there's another one to City West. 22,000? Yeah. Do that one as well. Steel mill plays a ton. And that's not too out of the way. We can pull up that way, drop whatever cars off, and then... I would say... I guess we can back down and then pull forward and go that way. The steel mill... Actually, no. Steel mill would be more on this side of things. The City South is going to be one of our first drop-offs. Steel mill. Oil well central. Do that one as well. You escapade? Good. Glad you escapade. Forest South. We could also do this one too. How much tonnage are we taking here? That's going to be the big question. What's this one? This is a sawmill. Yeah, we won't go to a sawmill. You know, need this one. Forest South, that one, and that one. Okay, I guess now to calculate, what is the gross tonnage that we are taking over a stack of diamonds? Oof. Rich right now. Got lots of stuff. Alright, so we got 48 ton, that's a really light one. Plus 505 tons. This is one of our bigger ones. This is 727 ton. And then we have, what is that? See this one, please? There we go. Plus 144 ton. Plus 345 ton. And we have 240 ton. 236 ton. I guess the one that's going to kill us the most, that steel mill. 940 ton. 940 ton. That puts us well over 3,000 ton. Then we have 198 ton. And 230 ton. 3,600 ton. We can do this. It's gonna take a while to shunt all this together, but we can do this. All right. I need to clear my inventory. Actually, let's go ahead and just move my inventory stuff up here. Okay, so we want to scroll to the first section, take this one, take this one, take this one. Oop, that's not right. All right, hold on. That back down. I need to make sure I'm in the correct. Oop, that's not where I need that to be. There we go. Okay. Oil well central. Farm. Actually, now they're about the same weight. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Steel mill. Or south. And city south. Put my thing back down there and put my map back down there. There we go. All right. Okay, small question. Is my DH4 here still? Or is it gone now? Because if it's gone now, I'll pull the DH4 out of the... Nope, it's still here. All right, perfect. Let's use that to start rounding some cars together, shall we? Hey, bud. Long time no see. Okay, I hopped on the wrong side. How's your fuel? Fuel's full? Everything's good? Alright, sweet. Lights, not... Oh, you're acting... Oh, because you have a handbrake on. Whoops! Sorry. Forgot you had a handbrake on. I want to go that way. Okay, first we got 8... No. 19. I need to switch these two around. 19, then 80. Oop. Okay, you know what? Let's just park here real quick. Thank you. Okay, I need to figure out where the heck 19 and 80 are at. What am I looking for? 19 is... let's see, those look like box cars and then container flat screen, and then these are just 3... gondolas, it looks like. take a peek over here. Okay, I already see green. Oh, Mike, that's it right there. There's our first car load right there. Okay, so we want to grab this one first. Oh, flip that switch. And flip that switch. Yeah, so our first chunk of cars is right there. That is 19. We're gonna be taking like a whole lot, like almost most of the stuff that is here in Harbor and Town out of here. Alright, so turn the brakes off, go ahead and start rolling back again. Sorry about that noise, that was me trying to hold back a sneeze until I can mute myself. Oh, we are not switched for the right way. It helps if we are switched for the right direction. Okay, roll back. Okay, now we can go get our first cut of cars. And keep like one of these doors closed at all times so I can see. 19, we know 80's over here. What's City West? That could potentially be back there. I'll have to figure that out. That's for later. We're getting other cuts of cars right now. There we go. Okay, let's start slowing down a little bit here. Not a whole lot, but just coast it in. And is this? No, this is just black, white, and gray tankers. Doesn't have anything to do with blue. I don't think it's the one that is near where we had that large cut of flats, but it could possibly be. Okay, slow down a little more. A lot more. Ooh, I think we're gonna butter it. Oh my gosh, I think we buttered it. Look at this. Ah, yep, that was very buttery. Cool. Alright, there's our first cut of cars. Handbrake is not on there, it's on the other end. Of course it is. Double check, you're 19? Yep, you're 19. Good. Okay, handbrake is going to be here. Yep, there you are. That must be the jobs going to Forest South. Okay. Let's roll you forward, throttle forward. Brake off, or brakes already off. We're good, alright. Forward we roll. We need our gondola group, which is over there. Come on. Rolling forward. I don't hear any brakes squealing. I don't think we're fighting against any brakes. Just already Yeah, 500 ton. That's quite a bit. This is gonna be our lightest load right here. This one. And then I gotta go find these tankers. That one has a blue one on it again. I'm hoping that both of these are over on that area. I think that's G yard over there. Can't even see into G yard. No. I just kind of hope they're over there, because that'll make things easier for me. Let's see. Yep. Oh, wait. That looks familiar. That might be that one right over there. Yeah, we want to have the heavier up front. Can't have it all up front because we are delivering to different towns and stuff. Oh boy. Am I past that switch yet? Okay, that train's gonna have to move. I mean, good thing I'm switched off to go this way. Okay, yeah, we're long past the switch. We did not need to go this far. Alright. Radio. Okay, switch that switch over to that direction, and then we want to pull into that one. Correct? Correct. Okay. Alright, rolling on back. This is where it's gonna get a little boring and tedious, because it's just gonna be a lot of pull forward, pull back, pull forward, pull back. Hope we get enough terrain assembled here. Alright, roll that back. Off. And at some point, we're gonna have to get things shuffled with that line of DE2. I accidentally left the engine on some of those. Hold on, let me go turn off the engine while that's just rolling for the moment. We are wasting fuel. Yeah, you guys don't need to be on right now, so turn off, please. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring DH4 Buddy with us yet again, because DH4 Buddy will help us with the fact that we're carrying well over like 3,000 tons. I might have to potentially go get second DH4 Buddy. Probably also be beneficial if I was just down some. You know what? He's rolling back. I probably do need to turn those guys back on and have them roll into a siding just so they're out of the way while the DH4s do their shunting work. Excuse me, let me on. Roll back here a little more. Make sure I don't slam into these gondolas here too hard. My rear is probably getting real close to them, isn't it, now that I think about it? Break up, break up, break up, break up, break up a little bit, slowly. We reach about 5 miles per. There we go, okay. question is, I cannot... Yeah, there we go. Wait. Ah. We're on the wrong line. Dang it! I didn't notice that those switches were switched the wrong way. Alright, break up fully. Gotta pull forward. Ah, that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, pay more attention to the switches. Make sure they're all switched the correct direction. At least fixing this problem shouldn't be too hard. This fog is not helping anything, though. That's for certain. Ah, you gotta go now? Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. Chilling for a while. Okay, boy, I am not gonna be, oh god, this fog is gonna be, like, real troublesome. I am not gonna know when I am anywhere past my switch. All I can do is guess. And I think I guessed correctly. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, so now those are going over there, and then that one's going that way. Okay, good. Oh, this fog's gonna be killer though, because I have to deal with it with like trying to find the cars I need. This is gonna be brutal. All right, roll back. Works off. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I enjoy it. So anytime, man. I love streaming. It's kind of just been really fun for me to do. Oh, and it's going to be raining. Problems are surmounting more and more. Fan-flippin-tastic. Fog was okay, but again, so I lose tractive effort because of the rain. Man, that's not cool. Probably start slowing down just a little bit here. I don't know where those gondolas are at. But I definitely should go find out. Okay, I don't think we're anywhere close to them yet. No, they are way back here in the fog. Jeez, okay. I'm just gonna let that continue to roll back. I need to get this other train that we have just off into a siding. So that way it's out of my way as I'm trying to shuffle cars around. I think 1 to E2 kind of like near the middle rear would probably be fine enough. You, my good sir, let's turn you on. Put you in. Oh, brakes are on. There we go. Throttle up. So I want to get you over into this lane here. That will put you perfectly out of the way of everything I am trying to do. And this fog is so thick I can cut it with a knife. Almost like an aerogel thickness. Oh, we're like already on the way here? No, I know where I am now. I was getting confused because I can't tell or see what the heck's going on. Again, due to the fog. Why does it sound like it's freaking out everyone going through switches? Goes to the aura of the DE2s. They're spooky. Alright, we need to roll back quite a bit here because we have so many DE2s in front of us. I think we're good now. Yeah, we just passed it. Alright. And roll that way, forward, brakes off. What's that? Oh, maybe that's sound effects from there. It almost sounds like a TM blowing. I don't really want a TM to blow. And it'd be wonderful if I could avoid blowing up TMs, but it's probably just sound effects coming from that building. There we go. Yeah, this is better. This will put our main train well out of the way. So we can just focus up with the DH4 and second, probably DH4. Go ahead and turn that off. Probably want to start braking here a little bit. Yeah, we are well off the track, so this is fine. And as for you, I still don't see a fuel shutoff for you. Never. Lights, horn, sander. Yeah, nope, there is. Cab fan, brake cutout, hand brake, starter. I wish I could turn you off instead of just having to have you run out of fuel. Where is your fuel? Oil, fuel. Yeah, you're doing nothing. No, it's gonna take forever for you to run out of fuel or stop. Anyways, back to what we were doing. It looks like the fog is clearing up. Thank goodness. I gotta need to pull back just a little bit more. Not quite there. Is that also making sound effects? At least this sounds like everywhere I go, I'm like blowing a TM. Okay, it might be enough speed to roll back into that. Let's see, 2 whites and Black tanker. No, it's not this one. Yeah, no, it's not that one. Okay. Just double checking. Oh wait, is this 80? No, this is 66. Oh, this is not what we wanted at all. Oops, well, that was wasted time. Alright, whatever. Let's just skedaddle around and try and find some other things. What job is this? 89. Oh, it's this one over here. Okay. We've already bought the key and other stuff from here, so we're good for now. I just need to go over here. Oh, this is like a round load of hoppers. What is this? 75. Nope, this is not for anything that we're doing. This is a single black hopper, 79. For 80. Oh, is this our gondolas? 60. LH80. Okay, I don't see LH80. This LH80 is kind of mixed in here somewhere. Is this it? SL32. These are a mod trailer car. I don't think I've ever hauled them before. Okay, I guess let's try over at the harbor then over here. Unless some of these have like despawn, I don't think they should have. Okay, is that them there? The potential of some of these others also being our jobs. Okay, that's not part of us. This is 60. This is still not my job. What the heck is this job to then? No one. This is a mixed freight 28. No, we're not looking for that either. Okay. What about, okay, we're not taking this one. Actually, 97. City West, West Central. Farm. Steel mill. Steel bent plates, okay. SU-97. Yeah, it might be shunting. LH-18. Okay, LH-18 is one that we're doing. Oilwell Central. What about you? What are you? FH-30. That's this one. Maybe I just accept some of these jobs, and that way it'll at least point me to like what track they're on. Because yeah, we seem to be missing this one at least. With all the shunting I need to do and everything, I won't be getting a time bonus, that's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and start accepting these jobs, I guess. We just won't get the time bonus. What? That is reduced. Wait, whoa. What? 200,000? Okay, hold on. I need my wallet. Debt is reduced. Okay, hold on. I can reduce my debt. Nope. Oh, I'm missing 2 cents off of that one. I have 9,000. There we go. That was weird. Doing things too quickly here. Messing up on the... There. No fees here. Alright. So now I can take jabs? Yep, there we go. Five and 6. There we go. All right. Now, this is the one we were trying to find. Yeah, D2S. Hold on. D2S. I need station map. This is right. D. Okay, it's on D2. It's in D2S. Why didn't I see it? Unless it was buried. It might be buried. That could be potentially what it is. D2S is like on this side of things too. D2S is right here. Okay, these are still 01. I think I might just delete them. 68. Oh, here they are. Here they are, right here. 80. Here they are. They're just buried behind ton of other stuff. Jeez, okay. Question, on this side of things, we're not taking order 60 or... What's the other one over here? 60 or 92, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll just shunt all those cars into this siding then, so we can collect ours. All right, time to go grab my train. Okay, yep, that is set for that track. I think I need to sweat this switch real quick. Yeah, there we go. That switch is already set. That one I can ignore because it'll just get set as I roll through them. All right, let's go to our locomotive then. Won't be getting no time bonuses, but that's all right in the grand scheme of things. The only time bonus I think we could ever get was the City South. Everything else, not so much. All right. Scroll forward. Start up, please. Thank you. There we go. Let's get over there and start picking up our cars, shall we? I think we also figured that the next... Okay, what's the next one? Next one I think was in D something? D60, yeah, okay. This one's an E. This one's an E. So this one's also here. This one. Might be that one? Might be just buried in here somewhere. That's here. D5S. Okay, so that's also in D. This is the only one that's in E? D, D, D. Hold on. There might be a better way of shunting us. Hold on. Or we pull too far out of here. That's in G. E. Oh wait, we are hauling this one. Okay, we are hauling some, Okay. Cool. Okay, so we are doing this one. I was Kind of hoping we were, but it didn't seem like we were. Okay, E50. That's here as well, too. E110. E40. Okay, so most of this is in... Okay, so we can... What? Wait. I just... Ha. I'm getting messed up here. This goes to City West. Oh, wait. Okay, so these two are going to City West. This is where it changes, because this one is going to... Well, Central. Oh, okay. I get you. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. We can continue with what we're doing. I was just trying to figure out if there was maybe a better way of, better process of switching everything around. But, there's not really. What we got going on is pretty alright for now. H. Yeah, that gives you about 600 ton. Okay, and well over 2,000 ton, just flat. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to grab the second DH4. Because that'll be how we are gonna have to move this stuff. Do the whole line of DE2. Do the DH4s and try our best to get things going. Yeah, we're gonna have to drive well past here. Slap that over. Yeah, because there's a lot of things. I think the best way of doing this, though, is because, yeah, everything else is in E or G. Yeah, I think we want to grab this cut of cars, though, and then hook them up to this cut of cars, and then these two will have to uncouple just to get E into the correct slot on our train. Are we past the switch yet? Okay, I think we're long past the switch. That's not what I wanted. I want the comms radio, please. Thank you. I want to switch... Yeah, there. Should be the correct switch. Alright, roll back. That... And then, yeah, we'll have to push both LH18 and LH75 into one of just the empty sidings. That way we can grab E. Then we can re-grab those two. And it's just a matter of getting the other E's. Yeah. And make sure we're all coupled up. All our trains are together. I need to probably uncouple the DH4s and then make sure that the DE2s are kind of in their middle position, and then we'll lead with the two DH4s. That should give us plenty. Yeah, we're turning down the right track. Perfect. That should hopefully give us plenty of tractive effort. So we have that extra DE2 there, we'll slap with the rest. And then we also have the extra DH4 that's in there. It's gonna be a lot of shunting here for a little bit. So bear with me as I work on that. And this should give us plenty of money to pay off debts and teleport back and order the parts that we need so we can load the parts onto those 2 wagons. Get that going nicely. And then this actually might be our heaviest haul to date, because we did a 3,000 ton heavy haul with Jordan once. But I think this time we'll be going over, because we'll be doing it like a 3.6 ton, 3,600 ton heavy haul. I'm gonna have a long tail, which is gonna be a problem for the steel mill. I mean, we're gonna start losing some of our tail here pretty quick. All right, hold on. We don't need to be going this fast anymore. Let's start slowing down a little bit. Okay, right below 5. There we go, that's probably good enough. Maybe a little bit early, but yeah, we just need to dunk into those 2 cuts of cars, connect them up to us, pull them out, and then shove them on the other side so that we can grab the cut of cars that we actually want. Which is this guy right here. D60. That's that cut of cars right there. H13E, okay. Yeah, and then we need to also get D5S, which is that cut of cars right there. And G2S, okay. Should go fairly well. I could probably crack on a little throttle. I think we should be almost there. It should. I think these are separated a little bit. A little bit. Can I get you two to be coupled? No, I cannot. Okay, so we're waiting for the dunk. Kind of just shove this back a little bit more. Since our cut of cars is really buried in here. Yeah. I'll turn the handbrake off of this one. There we go. So now I really want to like roll back as soon as it gets hit. Oop, there we go. There we go. All right, sweet. Go up. Get these two hooked together. Thank you. All right, where's the handbrake at on these guys? That one. It's probably this one. All right, time to pull this cut of cars out of here, so we can get to our cut that we want. Are you still rolling? No, you're not. Almost looked like you were still rolling. Oh boy, okay. Forward, throttle, brakes are off, good, good. I gotta pull those cuts out of there. because I don't need them. There's our boxcar way back there. Or, no, that's not our boxcar. Yeah, there's the two gondolas right there. Okay. I have to pay attention to the numbers when disconnecting the cars, but I think those are different boxcars and everything else. Okay, right about there should be good. All right, break up. Can I reach it from here? No, it doesn't look like I can reach it from here. All right. Okay, yep, FH19 is what we want. We don't want number SL1. All right. I'm just gonna kind of just push these back. I don't need to be connected to them anymore. All right, rolling on back. Okay, doop, doop. Break off. Push those right on out of my way. And we can focus on just getting the two. I feel like there's a handbrake on or something squealing at me a little bit. It is me. Nope, they are squealing a little bit. I thought I turned the handbrake off of you. Was the handbrake on this one? The air not cut in? The air's cut in. That's weird. I didn't think that that was still cut out. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh boy, come on. I want on. Okay, whatever. Oop. Alright, and I just need to push this far enough to where that is out of my way. Which, honestly, this is probably getting close to about far enough. Yeah, we can go ahead and back to our locomotive, stop it, pull forward, and then finally back into our next cut of cars. At least the rest should be more easier, hopefully. Alright, roll forward. Yeah, I really hope that the rest of our cars aren't, like, buried several cuts of cars deep. 60. E5S, so... 5S. Nope, nope, that's not it. Yeah, D60. D60 is first. I'm gonna have to really keep a eagle eye on my cuts of cars and who goes where. Okay. We should be getting about past the switch. I think. I don't think it's that far back to get past that switch. So that we can get on to the other cut of track. Yeah, not you. You. Okay. There we go. Now we can finally grab that little cut of gondolas that we needed. Oh boy. All right. Roll back. Throttle brakes off. All ahead backwards. Yeah, then we have to really pull out so we can get to that cut of cars, and we have to go back to that cut of cars. That kind of finishes this side of things. Yeah, more or less. Everything else is on E. We only have one thing that's in G. At least the one thing on G is kind of easy to get. And it's the most obvious. Okay, hold on. We don't want to be going too crazy here. Want to be going too crazy because we're already kind of back down the line here. Should almost be dunked into our gondola friend here. Oh, come on, let me... I guess there's no hitboxes here for these buffers. Is that not hitting that tanker back there? Oh yeah, no, it hit that tanker a little bit. All right. Handbrake on who? I think it's the front one here. Okay, let's roll forward now. We got what we needed. Now for the tanker cars. I'm also wondering at what point are we going to reach the 200-ton mark, 2,000 ton. Should be for a while. There we go. Give me a little bit more throttle, please. So I can roll forward, because we kind of need to roll forward pretty quick here. Mostly because it's a ways to get past the switch up there to get over into the other bit of this D yard, the other cut of cars. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, we're probably going to be in the loading. Yeah, we are on the loading side of things. I don't want to be on the loading side of things. I need to be on the other side of things. Because that's where our tanker cars are at. Speed are we going at? 25. I don't think any of these areas kind of have a limit on speed. As long as we don't run in and smash into that. Okay, might be good enough now. Yeah, we're good now. We rolled past where we needed to. All right, switch that switch and roll back. Get, yeah, D60. Next job. All right, roll back. By notch 2, give ourselves a little more oomph for rolling back. Not a whole lot, but every little bit helps to just try and speed things along as we keep switching into things. Grabbing the next cut of cars, the next cut of cars, the next cut of cars. So many cuts of cars. But it'll be really, really great money. And I could use really, really great money. That's the only reason I will suffer through taking so many jobs at one time. And hey, we can take even more jobs with us as we stop at place to place, drop cuts of cars off. If there is any jobs that are worth taking. Okay, I need to kind of be careful. So we're dealing with tankers. We are going 15 already. I want to be kind of slow going back in here because we're already kind of going through. See, yeah, we should be already getting kind of closer to those tankers. I guess we're kind of a far distance away, but still, I don't want to risk it. The less I can risk damaging precious cargo, the better. Especially with tankers, because they explode and destroy everything. I'd rather not be like 10 million in debt from accidents that I can rather avoid. Because that's no way to live. Okay, I feel like I could just, I could go a little bit faster than I'm going. I am losing speed, actually. There we go. How we doing here? Looks like I'm about ready to come around the corner and see how close we're getting. Oh wow, okay. we have quite the good distance to go. At FH 30. Jeez. Okay. We're losing speed again a little bit. Let's go ahead and keep rolling on back. Okay, might be fine enough to run back now. How many train car lengths are we off? It's like a 2-ish. Yeah, about 2. Or no, that's like 3. Okay, now we're about 2 car lengths off. This is only the most thrilling of stuff as we wait for these cars to come together. Page 30. Yeah, and then that one's on E. Like I said, we're ignoring that one for the moment. We'll grab 18 and then the other one. Alright, here we go. And dunk. That was actually not too bad. That was rather buttery. That's a good thing. Okay, now to find the brake. Oh, it's right here. Thank goodness it's right there. You didn't have to run all the way down to the end there. Alright, okay. Go forward. We're not moving anywhere quickly now. How much tonnage was that way we just put on? I thought, let's see. Because this one was, yeah, 505, so we're probably well over, oh yeah, no, we're like well over 1,000 ton now. We're probably getting close to, what, 1314? Basically, 1,400 ton. How much is the next heavy thing? Okay. That bring us up to about 1.7. Okay, so I think after I get these two moved over and on... okay, so I'll probably be good for a while. It's right about there when we need to do that one that I need to probably think about bringing over the other DH4 to helping out. So how bad are the rest? This one's probably pretty bad. Yeah, that one's real bad. That one isn't too bad. We'll be getting rid of that one and this one both really quick. This one goes to steel mill. Yeah. Gives us 41,000. That'll be a good chunk of change. That's what we need. We're still pulling tanker cars out of there. We're gonna be driving for a ways before we even think that we're gonna reach a point at which we're past the points. Can I even see anything? No, not really. It's just gonna be a while going this way. 'Cause that's still pulling out of that yard. Yeah, it's gonna get real bad. Oh, I think that was our end right there. Question is it past the switch? It'll be about past the switch. All right, let's go ahead and hit some brakes. I should probably use the station map, honestly. Alt. This is D. Harbor Town. I need... Yeah, okay. So I need to hit the switch going that way. That way and that way. I think that'll be good. Hopefully. We're gonna find out. Can you even tell if that switch has been switched? Oh yeah, we stopped like long past that switch. Okay. Looks like we did good, hopefully. Well, we'll find out if we dunk up to LH18 over here. Oh. I was worried for a second there that like I was like, wait a minute, do we take jobs that we have like hazmat like 3, 4 or something like that? Like we can't actually take. But then I remembered like you can't actually take jobs if you don't have the license for them. So no, we wouldn't have any of the jobs that require a higher hazmat or anything like that for We are good. Because that is something I did not pay attention to. We have almost all the licenses. It might be well worth it after we do all this, and probably after we come back, methinks that I should actually look at purchasing more of the licenses. Probably move on to getting the military licenses. So military licenses will give us plenty of money for doing the restoration of all the locomotives. And we also got to track down the rest of the locomotives too. We don't have them all yet. So, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. We are... Whoop, 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 whoop. I am talking, and we are... We gotta keep moving just barely. So we are almost dunked in to that line. I gotta be real careful here. Anyways, though, I was continue saying, yeah, we gotta get the parts, start restoring things. I don't know if I can confidently say that we're at the midpoint of this series yet, or not. It almost feels like we might be getting there, but like, it's probably still gonna be a while though. So we still got lots of locomotives to restore. We have a good amount of them there. We gotta track down the other ones. So we need to go to like the sawmill and places that we haven't been yet. And probably also double check places we have. Make sure nothing is where it shouldn't be. E5S. E5S. Yep, this is our last cut of cars from this side of things. Okay, at least this is white and red, so that should be identifiable. White and red, and then the two blacks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that. That's the splitting point. A little bit much, but oh well. As it refills with air, it'll roll back again slowly. And dunk. Okay, handbrake. Hopefully it's at this end. It is not. Gosh, dang it. All the way back here. Let's see here. Okay, that's some random flat car. There it is. Got it. It's just a random flat car. It's like way in the back. Good thing I wasn't doing shunting jobs and had to go dig out random flat car from the rear of gazillion tank cars. That's at least nice. Alright, DH4, we gotta pull way forward because now we gotta go set everything into G line. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just have you roll forward for me. Okay, we're moving, right? Yeah, we're barely moving. Let's go ahead and go over to G, which should be over... not there. over here. We're here, and we are looking for you, my good sir. So hit that switch. G2S. G2S, yep, that's it. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so that's facing that way. It's good. What about this one? We're about yeah, that's facing the wrong way. Here we go. Only problem with having a long train, you have to pull really far forward before you're past any switch. Go ahead and notch up here a little bit. So I can get speed up and get past these switches a little faster if at all possible. Let's see, is there any hope that I can see past my terrain and know when I'm past that switch? I don't think so. What switch is it? It's like that one, like right there. Oh boy, I'm gonna be like past the roundhouse here. Yeah, no kidding, I'm gonna be way past the roundhouse. I might want to, since I'm over there, I might want to just go ahead and add on the other DH4. Because like, we're gonna be like right there. Might as well. My only question is, do I have any hope? Remote control if you want to do long hauls. Yeah, I don't have any permanent locomotives yet. Oop, I am hitting my E key. I don't have any permanent locomotives yet. I need to probably eventually look into purchasing my big line of DE2 over there, and then maybe DH4s. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. 100%. Remote would be fantastic for doing a lot of this stuff. Don't need to have your own locos, no, but I just feel like for recovering and doing a bunch of other stuff and making sure that they don't ever disappear on me would be kind of helpful to have my own locos. Remote works rentals, yeah. I don't know. It's just more of a preference thing, honestly. Okay, I think I'm probably past the switch. I'm also blocking the switch for getting into the roundhouse. Here we go. Alright. But also, welcome, Model Aeronauts. Yeah, remote. I would like to, like, really fix up some trains. Put some all kinds of remotes and stuff on them. Some lights and other fun, all that other fun jazz that you get to play with. Customization stuff is definitely really fun. Oh boy. You know what? I probably should use the station map to just flick this switch instead of just running all the way over here. That probably would have been a little bit smarter. Oh, I'm here. Run back. Wait, you don't need to install anything in the locals to use? Oh, I always had the impression that you did. You don't? Hold on, how much money do I have in my name? I don't think I have enough money in my name. that's another problem too. I don't have enough money in my name. 1,000. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Guessing a remote's like gonna be like 8 or 10,000, something like that. Knowing how most derail pricing goes. Store is way back there. I'm guessing with the remote you just like click 35,000. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have that much money for that. But if the remote just kind of works with stuff, that definitely piques my interest a lot more. I'm guessing you just kind of like select a locomotive and it just kind of like locks onto it, and then I can just run around doing stuff and just let this go, more or less. Man, if I knew remote worked without having to like have anything installed, I would have done that like ages ago. So I guess thank you for the tip. I will have to, yeah, I'll have to buy a remote as soon as I do these jobs. Really try and make myself have an easier time. Works with the DE2, DH4, but not the DE6. No, it doesn't work with the DH6. Huh. I guess that makes sense in a way, because these are like shunting locomotives and the DE6 is like your haul locomotive, technically. But I mean, seeing as I'm basically only using DH4 and DE2, I should be good. I do have mods installed already, but that's mostly a holdover from running mods with my friend. So that's why like the DE6 has like a V-line mod, and there's a GT26 sitting right there. I also have the JK3, and then there's some... Oh, it's too dark now, but there's some Australian boxcars over there. Because my friend is Australian. It's just fun stuff we've run together. Okay, might want to start kind of thinking about slowing. So we're probably already getting into territory of getting close to those hoppers. You're using Australian gear. You're from Melbourne? Oh, well, hi then. Yeah, then I guess all the Australian stuff that I mean, it's nighttime again, so you can't really hardly see it. There are some boxcars right there that are Australian. From there should be Victorian Railways boxcars, like the B class or something like that. Oh, jeez. I've lost all my throttle. I have some other ones. The hoppers were actually going to go pick up our, I think, again, a Victorian Railways hopper. Okay, what was my plan? I guess my plan is I need to go over there and hook stuff up as soon as this rolls into there. Hopefully it has enough speed, or else I'm going to be running back and forth. Yeah, we've rolled back quite a bit. But where does quite a bit place me at? N-Class Loco? Yeah, I do have that installed. It's, haven't seen one for a while. But yes, I do have that mod installed as well. My friend has been... Whenever I play with my friend, he really likes running that N-Class. He's had a real great time with that. Okay, I need to give this thing a little bit more juice. We are not really rolling back too quickly. But I probably need to go ahead and grab this other DH4 and help give my current DH4 a little bit of a boost. Let's see here. Switch this over. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, sweet. Just because I can. Ownership, nope. Repaint, primer, DRT new, there we go. Actually, wait, no. Demo new. There we go, blue. That makes me more happier. Excuse me. I need lights, cab lights, thank you. Start you up. You do not have a lot of throttle. Oh, wait, your brake's on. I was gonna say, this thing really doesn't have a lot of throttle power. But no, it's just cause the brake's on. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, we're good. Missed the time bonuses. Yeah, I had to because I just could not for the life of me find a couple of these because they were just so buried in with a bunch of other cars. So I just went ahead and just was like, I'm probably not going to make the time bonuses anyways because I'm going to be dropping at so many other places that probably doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things a whole lot. The only one I probably could make a time bonus for is this one, which is going to City South. But, yeah. It's a little unfortunate, but I'm not too overly fussed about it. Oh, brake is on. That's right. So yeah, this one's going to City South. This is going to Forest South. Then we have Steel Mill, and then this is going to Farm. And this is going to Oil Well, Central, and then this is going up to Machine Factory Town. I am going to a lot of places. Lights, there we go, lights there. Oh, you can use the page, okay. Nope, I am learning more things. I've either used the manual controls, or I guess kind of my favorite way is to just push it. I push it a lot more often because I just kind of do. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason to it. Just do push it. I guess at this point in time, it's probably just more force of habit. Page up and page down, though. I might have to use that. Help me get the turntables flipped around quickly. As long as I don't end up launching my locomotives off, I guess I'll have to be careful about that. So I have done that a good few times. Sent some DE2s and other stuff off. Yeah, our DH4 is just right there. Hold on. Slow down, gently. Okay. Wonder if he must have dunked into that other cut of cars. And there we go. Get these two to MU together. Bunk. There we go. MU, please. Thank you. There we go. That should give us a little bit more oomph to move about. Let's cut you out. I'm just going to use this one back here constantly. Anyways, I know. I've never had that issue. I guess I have done it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I have mostly launched DE2s off of turntables due to the multiplayer mod. Whenever I'm playing multiplayer, the physics get a little bit more funky. Is auto couple? Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that would be kind of nice. I guess I'm gonna have to invest in that. Wait, I thought I moved. Ah, dang it. Back I go. I thought I had this guy, like, driving backwards, like, rolling back, but I guess not. My 2-second memory is not helping me in the slightest. It's such a long run. All right. Okay, roll back. First notch, no brakes, all good. All right, we'll let that go. And I will run back to the other end and control things from here. Oh boy, are we doing a long haul. This isn't even like half of our train yet. All right. I just need to get on to the last tanker and dump air when we get close enough. There we go. So yeah, we're getting onto those hoppers, which maybe those are recognizable. Those are a mod. G2S. All right, and that should be order 75. Yep, 75. And then everything else is over in E section. All right. Yeah, we're getting pretty quick here. Try and maintain our speed here. Rapid run F key engage? No, that's just me literally spazzing the button as hard as I can. That is my index finger just going ham on that key. Again, my friend, yeah, okay, yeah, there's the hopper car, recognizable. My friend, though, he actually bound the F key to both his keyboard and his mouse, so he could spaz it even faster, because I am playing on realistic mode. So my teleport is, unfortunately, 2 feet in front of me. I'm finding out more and more that I probably shouldn't have done realistic mode, but oh well, too late now. Just spaz the key and we're good. Alright. Yeah, you're still trying to push back. I would like it if you didn't, please, anymore. Yeah, there we go. Notch one forward. Let's roll the other way, please. Because, yeah, now everything else I need is just an E-yard. I do have to separate off to make, yeah, FH13 go into the correct area, because I need it here. And I have 18 and 75 on me right now. I need to get rid of those. E50. Wait, where's 13 at? E30, okay. Like I'm about ready to say Star Wars droid names with C-3PO or something. Yeah, let's turn on my headlights. It's gonna be a while until we get out of there. You know what? I don't mind actually. Just have you coast. So I need to figure out where all our cuts of cars are at here. Are the hoppers even being pulled out of there yet? Nope. Just tankers still. Alright, E30 is over here. That is... that kind of cars, really? That's E3? 13. Last time I looked, I thought I saw only 2 cars. Nope, that's correct, okay. So that's the cut that we need there. How about 63 E50? It's on this side of things. Nope, there it is right there. E50, okay. So we need to put our cut down this way real quick. And then we'll detach from that, grab that, then we'll reattach to everything. And continue down that U110, that's way over there. 40, it's back over here, and then, yeah, okay. Alright. I see how we need to go. Wait. Excuse me. Where are my hoppers? Could have swore I hooked those together. Wait, are they still there? They're still there. What the heck happened? I thought I put those all together and tied them. Did I not? I thought I spun the thing and did everything. Okay. Maybe I didn't pay attention completely to how I was tying the car together, but that's a little weird. Well, I guess I'm rolling back again just to try and reattach to the hoppers. That's unfortunate. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it breaks off. All right. Oh wait, I dumped the air. That's right. I need to reclog the air back up. You know what? Before I do that, let's go ahead and put that in like a notch 2. Oh, you're just pushing through brakes. Or did I reclog the air? I don't think I did. Spaz running, my favorite pastime. Because I gotta figure out why the heck my hoppers didn't get hooked in. It was like I didn't plug in the air or anything. Alright, well, let's try this again. Hopefully this time I actually connect the hoppers. See, I don't think they don't think they moved at all. Unless something really weird happened or something bugged. Alright, where is me hoppers at? Yeah, I don't think I did a thing to them. Yeah, I must have just glossed over the fact that I, like, did anything. Yeah, we're going pretty quick, so I definitely want to hit the brakes here a little bit. A little more slower, please. I just want to ease into this. Okay, probably getting close to about the starting of this car. I almost want to definitely hit it a little bit more. Yeah, right about now. Nope. Alright, a little too much. It's fine. Little too much. A lot of too much. There we go. Okay, this will take not too long whatsoever to get over the 10. There we go. Okay, I really swore that I did that, and I did that. Okay, and I also swore that I took off a handbrake, but I guess I didn't. Actually, oh, geez, I can't even tell if a handbrake is on or not. Uh-oh. Okay, nope, that was definitely the handbrake. Because the other one doesn't spin that same direction. Okay, problem solved. Yeah, we gotta run back. Then I gotta pull forward. And then I gotta do a bunch of other stuff. But yeah. So much stuff, so much stuff, so much stuff. Okay, so there's my hoppers. Here's my DH4, should just be right up here. Hello, beautiful. I'm home. Alright, brakes please. Thank you. There we go. Dash 2 and roll forward. Take a moment here for my train to get moving here. And I could probably actually notch it in a little harder. Notch 3, let's go. Got a lot of train to pull, and hopefully I'm hooked up into the gondolas this time and not just completely forgetting about them. I feel like my brain is like having memory rewrites over itself or something. I really swore I hooked those in. Stream will definitely say otherwise. Well, the VOD will. Okay, what are we doing here? All looks good. Let's go ahead and notch that up just a little more. Yeah, I want to see those gondolas on the end this time. Doesn't seem like I am going to be able to, though. Oh, we're already going around the loop. All right. This is going to be a fun train because it's going to be incredibly long. I mean, just deliver the first load to City South is going to take us like 10 minutes of driving through it. Question is, at what point am I past the switches? Man, I really wish my friend Jordan was here so that could tell me when I'm getting past where I need to be. It is so helpful to play this game with multiple people. Let's see. I think I might go ahead and just take a guess that, like, I am there. We're, like, almost exiting the harbor now. And F key, go. Hopefully, I'm gonna go actually jump on top of these tankers probably. Oh, let me up, thank you. Okay, this might be a little bit. There we go. Oh, I had a rhythm for a split second. Okay, there's my hoppers. I don't think he's past these switches though. Man, you have like zoom vision, but I also feel like you need binoculars in this game sometimes too. Just to be able to see a little further down the track. Okay, I don't think I am past all the switches yet, no. Because there's a switch there, there's the other switch right there. I need to get past that one, so I'm about 3-4 cars off. All right, let's pull forward, I guess, some more. Let's see, 4 cars ahead. Probably that's like almost to the end of the concrete pad there. Yeah, I want to say that's almost to the end of the concrete pad there. Should hopefully place us past the switch. Also wish on like the maps and stuff you could see like the beginning and end of your train. That'd be helpful as well. Alright, so we want to be just kind of towards the end of this pad here. Right in here would probably be fine. Gonna go ahead and roll for a second, and I'll brake. And that hopefully should put us past the switch. Again, I'm gonna go stand on a tanker so I can see the switch. Still takes me a good few seconds to run over here. Let's see, maybe this one would be good. If you have the caboose on the end, you'll see it in the map. Oh, okay. I have the caboose, but I've like stored it away at the museum. Just earlier. Oh yeah, no, we're like long past the switch. Okay. Yeah, we're long past the switch. All right, sweet. Nope, not that. Not that, not that. This is what I want. I need to switch that to there, and yeah, that goes into yard now. Cool, that's where we need to go. All right, time to back up finally. Caboose on the end would be nice, but also I feel like it's just a pain to always put the caboose on the end of your train. You're trying to do stuff. It takes so much like extra time. Okay, break off. Roll back. Notch 2. Alright, now we get to roll back into E-Yard. Or we'll dunk into FH63 here. And then we'll once we get far enough into F8 or E50 here, we'll uncouple. Alternative is to buy the train length indicator. Oh, there's a thing you can buy in the store. Okay. I'm guessing something that's you just mount to the end. It's not a mod, is it? I'm guessing it's not a mod. Just something you mount either in your train or to the end of your train. Kind of like the end of train devices, I guess they use nowadays. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful because our rear end is way back there. Probably braking too soon already, but it's stalled and in your train the dial in the total length. Okay. That could potentially be useful. Go ahead and slow down a little bit. Not completely, but just right about there. Want to be just under 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to see anything here. There we go. Nope, I didn't make it. I am not no superhero with my jumping abilities. I just want to be... There we go. Nope. Still can't see anything from here. Okay, our hoppers are... Oop, getting into that yard. Yeah, they're rolling in. Probably still got a good while to go. Again, I think my best bet is to probably put it in like notch 1 and then just let things roll back and run to the very end. Are we losing speed? Oh yeah, we're losing speed. All right, notch 1 it is. So we also need to split it. I think it's at that car? Could be mistaken. These are 2 different jobs, right? 30. And, oh, no, that's part of the same job. But down here, then. That's 30. And this is 18. Okay, so that's where we need to split it. So yeah, we need to put 13 in the middle. So maybe for now, I'll go ahead and bottle the air on these 2. And go ahead and let go there. That 2. Whew, those hoppers have a long ways to go. I definitely at some point need to mess with like the customizations. But that remote's probably a definite 100% need as soon as I earn some extra money. Okay, yeah, we're not rolling back very quick at all. Do some quick military missions, and I'm sure we'll have enough though. We're buying all our trains and doing all kinds of shenanigans with all the stuff you can mount. That'll be fun. I look forward to that. Just chilling for a moment here as we continue rolling back. I think I'll just fix our train here and then probably call it good. Oh! That's a little hard. That was a little hard. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Oops, okay, how much damage does that take? Oh, no, none there. Okay. None there, okay. Maybe that was like 6 or 7 miles per. Those DH4s are pushing hard to be able to move this train through its brakes. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. You gotta appreciate the DH4s. They're kind of a brute for what they are. Looks like I need to probably reconnect air, because it's gonna take a bit to push the rest of the train through here. Give me that, please, thank you. Oh, so close. Come on, and there we go. All right, got it. Air in, and brake is back here. There it is. Okay, I just need to reconnect in air so we can roll past the sign up there. Okay, where is the first red striped car? There it is. See, I need to get right past here, into there. Yeah, let's reconnect air real quick. There we go. That should make things easier for rolling back. There it goes. Probably put it in a higher notch. A little bit. Oop, I heard more brakes going off. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're fine. Okay, yeah, no, it won't take us too long to get this shoved back. I guess as for the rest of the switches, E30, yeah, E30, so this one, that one. I need to know later on I gotta get to that side of things. But, yeah, pretty quick here I gotta end off because we're already going overtime for today. Yeah, we should almost be about past the switches. Okay. I just gotta make sure I'm shoved back enough that I'm out of the way. Let's see here. Okay, I'm probably enough out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and just dunk that. All right, go back to my DH4s and roll forward. We'll collect that small grouping of cars real fast and then reconnect everything together, and we will, I think, call it good for today. I'll have to finish shunting on Thursday, and then go ahead and take off on out of here. Okay, braked, good. Go forward, please, notch 2. I have to roll Oh, dang, this fog is annoying. Yeah, okay. That fog is really annoying. Now I can't see where the heck I am, but I don't think I need to go too far ahead. Mostly because we were kind of just right there at that switch. Maybe right about here might be good enough. Run back real fast. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's way back here. Okay, this train should be out of the switches now. Or not. Nope, it's not. Dang it. How much further do you have to go? You have like a car length to go, more or less. It always annoys me when I have a car length. Yep, definitely getting that remote will help out with when I need to just nudge myself forward a little bit more. Alright, notch 2, please. Need about a car length more. Is there a sign or a marker that I can use for a car length more? I guess that'd switch. And we should be enough past. There we go. Alright, we're good. Oh wait, I don't have to do this. Eh. I don't have to run back. Let me back my train, please. Thank you. I can use this. Let's see here. I need E track BBC. E, there we go. Alt. Let's see, I was along here. I need to get into 3.0. This is the. No, we just got off to 5.0. These two. 3.0. E3.0. Okay. Okay, we should be set now. These 3 cars, and then we're pretty darn good. Maybe I'll just call it after getting those 3 cars, because it's already... We're going for 3.5 hours. I need to go eat some lunch and stuff. The ghostly aura of my other train. The fog. Oh, you know what? No, what? Probably should start kind of slowing down, because I don't know where the rest of those tankers are at. And I don't want to smack into them too hard. Train's a lot more lighter now. Okay. Where is that cut of cars? Hopefully I didn't smack into them too hard. Yeah, you start rolling back. Oh, we're just right here. Okay. Panicking for nothing. I really thought they were a lot closer than that, or I was further back too. I misjudge all the time. I think it's been like 2 days of switching now. I think this is like my second day here, third day or whatever. Taking a heck of a lot of time to do some switching. Yeah, let's put that in notch 1 real quick. Run back and get this reconnected. There we go. Yeah, I'm in my place. So yeah, we gotta reconnect to that. There's so many other job orders I gotta connect to. We're almost there though. Yeah. Got basically 3 more, not counting this one. So technically 4, but yeah. We'll probably have the longest train that I have had ever. It'd be an incredibly long train. I need to get ready. Oh, is it raining? Wait, did I see that correctly? Okay, yeah, I think like, every once in a while I see a little droplet. Dang it. Means my attractive effort's gonna go way down. It's not what I want. And dunk. You in, tie you on, air. Boop. Boop. There we go. It's in the rear, isn't it? Yep, you're the one with brakes on. There we go. Oh, okay, run back now. Go ahead and stop my DH4s where they are, and yeah, we'll call it good for right now. Got over time, but switching takes so long to get everything hooked together, especially when doing incredibly long trains. Whoop. There we go. All right, brake, 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 please. Thank you. And yeah, there we go. I think we'll go ahead and call it good there. Thursday we'll come back, we'll finish our switching, and we'll start heading off and start dropping and making some money, which would be good. So I can buy more licenses and buy other tools like the remote control and other things. It'll be a glorious time. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day stashing anywhere around the world. Take care, and I shall see you all again next time. Bye-bye.